Welcome back to the channel. I've had a few people in the comments lately want a more in-depth look at the OVS 270 awning. So today, that's what we're gonna do. So first off, these are the mounts. They come straight from OVS. They're attached to the crossbar of my Victory 4x4 rack. You can kind of see right here, this is the original mount, and then I put a piece of 1/4 inch or 3/16 flat bar to lift it up a little more, and I will illustrate why here in a few minutes. But yeah, that's your mount. Nothing too crazy there, and it is absolutely solid. You shake it, you shake the whole vehicle. All right, so first things first, we got our zippers back here. I always keep them at the back. In my mind, it keeps from getting driving rain into this small little gap right here, but I mean, you're gonna get some moisture in there. Now, good quality zippers. I've never had an issue with anything. Here's our 2 extra poles. I always just lay them down right there. Here's our tension strap. And we have our 2 pieces of Velcro right here. Just gonna let that fall. Still smells like smoke. And I've got the wind helping me today, as you can see. But because I don't have 3 hands, I'm gonna try to so you can see it all kind of folds up in there accordion style, works really well. So here's our tension strap, and then we have this loop right here on the back. You'll take that in there. We're just gonna walk around. Then I don't know if you can see or not, but right here, I have 2 connection points on my roof rack, and we're gonna use this strap to draw it tight, get that fabric as tight as we can get it. It's good for the fabric. It keeps water from pooling if you get caught in rain, and it adds to the stability of the entire deal. You have to keep in mind with these things, it's basically a huge sail. And in my case, the awning is connected to the roof rack, and the roof rack is connected to the roof. So just be careful. You know, I've seen people make mistakes with these things. There's the connection point up there at the top I was talking about. It just gives a solid place to fix that tension strap. All right, now next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna come in here, undo this Velcro that holds your pole, attach that back, and when you do this, try to make sure that you get it as tight as you possibly can. That's gonna add a lot of structure and rigidity. And we have our pole, and it's just a friction lock. Twist it, and they'll lock up on you. And if you see this tent over my shoulder and you're trying to figure out what that's about, subscribe to the channel. We got a tent review on that video. I've been making videos today. Trust me, you're gonna want to see it. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button. We have another pole right here, another piece of Velcro. So that's it. These are the 2 poles that stay attached all the time. And then we have another spot right here, that other wing, and the 2 extra poles that it comes with, that's what those are for. So let's get those set up. And right here we have a little hole. It goes in there. I always push up, put a little tension on it. And we'll move around here to the other side, same type of deal. That's it. And as long as you are not expecting any crazy wind, you can leave it just like it is. Very solid. However, if you are expecting bad weather, all your attachment points for guy lines, they're all right at the ribs, right where they need to be. You can also put awning walls. So you see your zipper right there. They sell the walls for these. I don't have any, partly because I just never found them necessary. But you can see the seam sealing on the underside of this tent. It's sealed up good. I've been in some legit weather with this thing, rain, wind. If it's guyed down the way it should be, you don't get wet, it doesn't move around. Here are your hinges, quality hinges, decent looking welds. I've never had an issue with this awning. You can kind of see in this setup, if this was camp, if I was in the middle of nowhere, not only do I have cover around the GX, I could set it up partially close to my tent. And this is the reason I moved the mounts. You see where that spoiler goes, look how close it gets. And so all I did was I just spaced the awning up, or the brackets, higher up above the roof line so that I could clear the hatch here. And then, you know, you've seen this on videos. Got my table. Ordinarily, my fridge is right there. You can see my lithium battery. But because of the video I was doing earlier, my fridge is right there, running off a little power station. Got a solar panel out there in the yard. But yeah, this is the OVS, Overland Vehicle Systems, 270-degree awning, 270 degrees worth of coverage, and I love it. I wouldn't trade anything for it. When I bought my GX and I knew that I was gonna have a platform back here, I was gonna have a table, I was gonna have my fridge, I knew that I wanted a 270-degree awning. I went straight to OVS, dealt with them. Shipping was fantastic. This is not a advertisement for them. I'm just saying that I've been 100% happy with their product. And man, if something freak happened today and took this thing out, I'd just go back and buy another one. I've been that happy with it. I hope this answered some questions regarding the awning, regarding the way it attaches, regarding the build quality, what you can expect. Also, you have guy line attachment points here. If you want to drop the middle, kind of aid in getting some water to shed off the roof of this thing. Again, couldn't be any more happy with the OVS 270 awning. So there it is. I hope y'all have enjoyed. If you like seeing this kind of content, if you like badass GXs, tent reviews, gear reviews, that kind of thing, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.